What's going on, everyone? My name is Katalin, and today I want to give you a couple of tips about how you can be more productive at home right now in 2020 when most of us are during the lockdown, in quarantine. Yeah, it's a pretty bad situation for us, but we decide what we're gonna do with our time while we're spending it at home, rather procrastinate or be productive. And today, here are a couple of tips about how you can be the best version of yourself even if you're at home. So let's get started. So let's get started with tip number one, which is have a to-do list where you write your goals and your tasks for the day. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a piece of paper or a notebook will do with a pen, and you're writing down all you have to achieve for that day. For example, do groceries, work out, read that book the last pages, or do homework for school, send the tasks that I have got for school, send an email, you name it. You need to write them down on the paper, and you're gonna ask yourselves, why would I do that? What's the point? Well, during the day we're having so many thoughts in our head and we're so stressed with so many tasks from everyone is expecting something from us, everyone is calling on the phone, emails, everything. You're losing it at some point. That's why you need to be organized and have your priorities in order, and that's why we're writing them down, so we have an idea and an overview about what we have to achieve on that day. And therefore we're gonna be much more less stressed, because instead of making our thoughts, oh my god, what's next, what should I do now, or even procrastinate, like, yeah, what should I do now, I will just go on social media, watch a video. No, then you're having the list, you're watching it, okay, done, what's next, alright, let's do that. And therefore you're gonna be much more productive and you'll get much more out of your day. So have a to-do list, write your tasks down. Hardest part of a project, of a task, scientifically proven, is actually the first step. When you're starting something, when you're doing that first step, pushing through that barrier, it's the hardest part. Once you start it, your brain is kind of like, you started something, you might as well also finish it. And the bonus tip is start small. Don't try to change the world in one day. Do small tasks first in the morning and then build your way up to harder tasks during the day. Don't start to, write a piece of paper with 500 words right in the morning, because you will not have the willpower to do that. Start small by, for example, making your bed in the morning, and then afternoon go to the gym, and then in the evening, when you have achieved so many stuff behind, and it also gave you that motivation and pride, you will also be able to achieve the bigger tasks. Start small and build your way up to bigger tasks. The next tip I want to give you is, during the day, try to be focused. And what I mean by that, I also experienced some difficulties with this one, is social media, phone notifications. When we're working, for example, like I'm editing for you videos, is you get a notification on your phone, Snapchat, Instagram, you name it. We tend to watch on the phone and tends to answer, and then we find out something that might be disturbing or something sad, for example, which is going to ruin your day and also your productivity, or it can just be a waste of time. If I would get a cent for every time I was watching, I would say I was watching a video and I would say I'm gonna watch just this one, and this one went to another and another, and before you know it, half an hour passed by and I'm watching two monkeys fighting with a sword. Yeah, well time spent. Bravo. You know what I mean? You get the point? Well, the advice is 1 hour of your time when you're productive, turn your notifications off, turn your phone on mute, airplane, stop the internet, turn it with your face down. And during that 1 hour, it's the time when you're working and you're not getting disturbed, and you're just focusing on that project, that homework, whatever you're doing, and it's gonna boost your productivity up as hell. The last thing I want to talk about right now is, after you're achieving a goal, a task, for example, a good grade at school, passing an exam, or reaching a certain goal on your business, for example, make sure you also reward yourself with, for example, I'm rewarding myself after I reach a goal in my business with a nice watch, a nice vacation, or just I spend some time with my family or girlfriend at a nice place, at a restaurant or at a hotel. you name it, just reward yourself, which is going to give you motivation to build up to the next goal and next goal. And after every task has been achieved, reward yourself, take a break, and then come motivated up and do the next goal. Don't just spend your life just doing task after task after task, letting the life pass behind you and regretting it that you achieved the task but you also didn't enjoy your life at all. That's what I wanted to tell you in this video. If you're enjoying my content, guys and girls, make sure you leave a like down below and a subscribe button to keep up with my content. And make sure you stay safe during the quarantine, make sure you protect yourself, and I see you guys to the next video. Yeah. The last thing I wanted to talk about is after you're reaching that goal, that certain goal you have at school, for example, passing an exam, getting a good grade, or in the business, passing a digit number on your business, for example, make sure you also reward yourself, because if you're just letting life pass by and you live your life only to achieve some tasks and task after task, you're gonna end up with full of regrets because you didn't even have time to enjoy that life that you build yourself. Also make sure you really, after every goal that has been achieved, you reward yourself with something. For example, buy yourself a watch, spend some time with family or girlfriend, wife, husband, you name it. Just find a way that you feel rewarding for you and do that thing which is going to motivate you to start fresh and fully motivated and full of power for the next task. Well, that's my advice for you for today, everyone. If you enjoy my content so far, make sure you also click that like down below. It helps me a lot to know that my content is appreciated. Make sure you also subscribe to keep up with the quality that I am trying to provide to you, everyone. And until the next video, make sure you take care of you, especially right now during the COVID. And until next time, remember the most important thing, that you are amazing.